What you think about when you're born into a fire. Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the
Hey guys, how's it going? Let's play some Scythe. Monitor where I want it. Alright, let's see here. Make a game. Thinking ranked. Let's just lower it down to the 900s. Why not? See how many people we can get in. Just get a game started as quick as we can. What, 18 minutes? Sound right? Right. How you guys been? Good to be back. Been a while since I've done this. I don't think I've streamed since the last tournament, to be honest. It's been a hot minute. So just gonna have some fun, play some ranked play. Try to get as many people in here as possible. some quick games going. Actually booted up the game earlier today just to, because it'd been a while. Had a couple games of Saxony. It went well. Innovative. Innovative Saxony is a lot of fun. And this game was so close. Let me tell you, it was Saxony Patriotic, and Nordic was going to end in turn 13. And I stalled the game for about 1 round by putting it 2 coins out of reach. Hey, Mr. League Infidel, how's it going? All right, we got 3. Do this. 3 elo points if we win. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Saxony Innovative. Should be fun. Monopolize the market. It's no good. Tactical Mastery. That might be tough. But we got Albion and we've got Polonia. So let's see how this goes. We're innovative. Engineering and agricultural. So if we do a quick tier list here, we're Saxony Innovative, and we're S tier. Polonia Agricultural comes in at B tier. And what we say, Albion Engineering, all the way down at D tier. So we should win this game, but the objectives, monopolize the market and achieve tactical mastery, are not exactly in our favor. At least we don't go last, go second here. So this is a start that I have come to like with Saxony Innovative. It's a little slower to get the first mech out because you can trade for metal and then produce into your first mech and then go to the encounter right away. But the cool thing about this is what we're going to do next turn. See the trade for oil out of Polonia, which makes complete sense. Polonia often likes to double trade so they can upgrade the deploy twice and then just trade for their mechs. Turn 2, we trade for oil. And then we upgrade our move action and our deploy. So the next produce gives us our mech. So we get our mech turn 3 instead of turn 2. But that way we already have an upgraded move and an upgraded deploy, which is going to help us get our mechs later. Yeah, so I'd expect to see an upgrade here either on bolster and move into deploy. Albion up here, already with 3 food on the board. Choosing to produce again, gonna go for that early enlist. And it doesn't really matter where you put this first mech at all, because what you're going to basically do is you're going to bring a worker up here. So you can either bring the worker up here and drop the mech here, or you could have put I could have put the mech here and then just move the worker by itself. Now this is, I did not expect. This is a produce for wood. Albion with the engineering board going for a quick rally mech, trying to get to this encounter probably. Let's see here. I am going to drop the worker here. I would leave the mech here if my build was underneath my move, like with the mechanical board, or sometimes I guess the industrial board. Because then if you get resources, you can always build a mine here. But since I have to go an action out of my way, I'll put the mech here to make use of underpass when I get it. And nothing to do with that third move, so let's see what we get for this encounter. Well, no, that doesn't do much for us. These are both very similar. So what we're going to do is we're going to pay the 2 popularity because $3 is expensive and we don't need this popularity. We're not going to go for tier 2 with this combination. And that's going to give us the same enlist that this would give us. So let's do this. Let's take the new worker, which we wouldn't get otherwise. And I would like to go for this coin, but because I have achieved tactical mastery, I'm going to take the combat card enlist. And I'm going to take combat cards. Combat cards, with one exception, are not great, are they? So what's Polani going to do here? Okay, they're going to enlist as well. Chief Tactical Mastery may happen for us. 8 or more combat cards in hand and at least 1 combat victory star. We've already got 6, and it looks like both our neighbors are going to enlist. That is good news. Mitch, what is the requirement for Chief Tactical Mastery? I'm guessing that comment came in just after I showed it, but it's the 8 or more combat cards in hand and at least 1 combat victory star. Okay. Albion gets a worker. His 2 popping gets a worker and 3 oil. Effectively locking them out of tier 2 in all likelihood. Alright. Let's see here. Haha, you beat me to it. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Just, not by much, just a little bit. Okay, so at this point, I can go ahead and produce and get some metal, but then I wouldn't be able to make another mech till the next produce. So I could upgrade, but I can't make the mechs any cheaper. So what I'd like to do, I think I'd like to, I'm going to trade an oil and a metal, because the next produce I'm going to take a mech, put it here probably, and then triple move out of my base and get 2 workers onto metal. Okay, Polani went for the trade for food a few turns ago, but did not elect to go ahead and bolster into enlist yet. Okay, we see an upgrade of the upgrade for Albion. The next move, we're going to move out of the base, go grab this encounter, set ourselves up on the village and the mountain. We are going to run out of power before we have all of our mechs because we took that 1 worker. Yeah, I maybe should have declined that worker for that reason, but it's just so tempting when you get a worker. I mean, we could pick up a mech or metal off of an encounter. We can always, I mean, maybe we'll get food and get another enlist. See what Polania do here. Did they finally, they bolstered and another card our way. So we've already got 8 cards, sitting pretty on cards. Oh, hello. 3 power, 1 card. The metal right there. We can only attack with 1 unit, so they're up to 5 power and 3 cards. We can't hit them. So we're just gonna do what we were gonna do. Go to this village here. The rest of our workers. Take the mech. These workers to this mountain, and then of course use the sometimes overlooked ability of underpass to go from occupied mountain to occupied mountain. Let's see here. Gain 1 worker and 2 resources. I don't want the worker, but I can't do this. Could do this. It's a 4 coin swing. What 2 resources would I take? Could take an oil. Okay. Resources would be really nice. If I take 2 metal, then I won't need the power to produce the last mech. I'll just have the power for the last mech. Or I could go ahead and take the worker, expend the popularity because I don't need it. Take 1 oil and 1 metal. So that's what I think I'm going to do here. So weird. I'm going to do it. So now I'm going to produce and go to 8 workers and 3 mechs. There's an extra worker right there. It's hard to see. So I'll have 4 metal after this next produce, and then I'll have an empty deploy without a produce whenever I get my last mech. Polania in turn 8 still hasn't grabbed this encounter. All right. And can Polania move? Yes, Polania can move. They don't want to move there, let me tell you what. Let's, we've got some time to get this arm. Let's get Riverwalk. We'll put a little pressure on Polania's home base. I mean, who knows, they might let us steal some easy resources. They are going to let us steal those resources. I mean, I'm not really sure what exactly we're going to do with them, but Polania won't have them, which is a good thing. Polania takes 2 food and a popularity. What's their power situation? They've got plenty of power. They're going to get... They already have oil on the board, so they're going to spend it. So all we really gain by going up there is some wood. We get into their base. Start wrecking their workers. Two food, and what 3 resources will Polania take? They could take some more food. Probably some metal, right? They haven't chosen to upgrade the deploy yet, so metal would make sense. 1 metal. That means the upgrade's going to the deploy for sure. For sure. Ooh, look at this, look at this. They took some wood, so they do want to build a building here. Alright. Polania just moved, which means they can't move again. So, it's gonna be fun. And Lonnie's got 5 popularity. Make them lose some of it if they're gonna attack me eventually. See what this factory card is. What would have been amazing right here is the resource for 2 power. Put a combat card and 2 power, but I didn't get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 upgrades. That's not good. Can't use that. Can't use that. This is not ideal. It's not going to rush the game for me, but I'll take it. Money. For 10 minutes, we got to keep things going. Lonnie can't move. Yeah. Gotta start draining some people of some power here. Lonnie is not really sure what to do now. I mean, I think it's pretty easy. You either, yeah, I think you make the mech. Probably put it here, right? No? Okay, double up on the same space to protect the resources. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Albion cannot move either. I'm thinking that, so I could either make the mech. I don't need this wood. I just don't want Polania to have it. I thought I might get a factory card that'd let me use it, but no dice there. Okay. Do we want to run away with the wood? We're gonna move, I think. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bait Albion to attack us on this mountain and take out Polania's workers. Because what that's going to do is that's going to wreck Polania's economy. And if Albion decides that they want to try to attack us on this space with 1 unit, we come back next turn and we deploy Disarm. And if they've spent any power at all, we take it out. I mean, we had no popularity to begin with. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt to knock it out, the equation. We're not going for monopolize the market. That's off the table. We're already spreading out. Okay, there comes a combat card our way. Polani, because they only chose to do 1 upgrade on the deploy, is not in a position to do much. Come on, Albion. Come attack us. Yes! What we wanted. We got a bunch of 3s. Let's throw these. We want to save our 5, but don't want to let him get a cheap one. Eh, that's kind of cheap. We can take away the rest of their power, though. We attack them. Plus, what are they going to do with 2 wood? It costs them 3 to build a building. They're probably winning right now, though. No, we're winning. Okay. This is not going to be the fastest Saxony innovative ever. So far, I think we feel pretty good about where we're at. Coin-wise, we're actually winning. Let's put this arm right here with all these workers. Sets us up perfectly next time to spread out. Drain them of power and get a cheap combat. With the 3rd move, we can even pick up an encounter. And turn in Achieve Tactical Mastery. Ooh, that's only if we use 1 combat card. Maybe, Bet we don't have a power. We could give ourselves an extra card here. I mean, then another 3 just in case Lonnie gets greedy and throws a 2. Probably not going to happen. 8 power and a 5 card. I think they're going to ensure a win here. Yep. And we get a 3 right back. So, whatever. Lonnie has no economy right now. Got the most coin, the most territory. We're barely ahead of Albion, who... Did I see? Because of the additional... Ooh, they trade for popularity. Oh, because they need it to produce. Well, I'm gonna ruin their day then. Because... Let's leave 1 guy here in case we want to use a move to spread to these 2 territories later. The tunnel matter? Oh, I can get Achieve Tactical Mastery. I just have to play my 5. And see, he can't counterattack. He didn't have the shield mech. Can't produce now because it took his power. Let's see what we get here. We have all our mechs, right? Yeah. Don't need a $4 mech. So let's take 2 food and popularity because there's nothing else to take. What's Polani gonna do? Not move. Yeah. Got a nice little cushion now, up 18, and we don't even have the factory, and no one else can even reach it. So anytime we want to spread out and hit the factory, we can do it. Now we can just dump our combat cards on people if we want. Lonnie can still play 11 with a single unit though. Oh, they didn't. They didn't. Well, yeah, I mean, disarm doesn't do anything, but... I mean... Yeah. Going for broke there. If we get a good combat card. Yeah, we get a 4. Nice. Is it just attack every turn time? Oh, they give us another card. Albion's already got their 2 combats. Force them to spend. As long as they're on that tunnel. Yeah, they get away with spending the minimum. That's okay. That's okay. Lonnie, if they can produce, and they can finally build some sort of a building on one of these spots. They're at 3 wood. Still don't know what Albion thinks they're going to do with that wood. And Albion still can't produce, so they're having trouble. They can't get to any, they can't make any mechs. Means they can't produce. They can't. The biggest downside of repeatedly attacking Albion is they have shield. And if you attack them with disarm triggers and then shield, so they're going to have 2 power every fight, despite disarm. What they do. Oh, now they have 2 metal. So let's 8. What can they do? Take a star. Let's take 3 units. That makes the counterattack a little harder. And I want this one. I'm going to pay what it costs. Hey Scott, how's it going? He spends 2 cards. Bad cards, but still he spends 2 of them. So that means he only has 2 cards now. Thankfully we're ahead because we're at 5 stars, which means no one can suicide onto us. You know, force us to take a star and end the game. Them in the lead. Scott, why streaming on YouTube rather than Twitch? YouTube's more accessible to people. YouTube has transcoding, which means that no one's threatening tier 2 just yet, which means I can stream in high definition and people can watch in lower def. Yes! Is Albion giving up? I mean, if they have 2 5s, I just come back with 1 card and win. So, is this game or my next turn is a game? No, they just went out. They just want to end it. They're just done. Alright, guys. Saxony Innovative, 15 turns. Not the fastest Saxony Innovative you will ever see, but a pretty dominant performance against 2 somewhat undermatched combinations. Polania could have done a lot of damage had they rushed their mechs out with the amount of power they had. And, you know, Albion kept it interesting for a while there, but it was just a little too difficult, a little too high of a mountain to climb for them. 10 minutes is not enough if we're going to talk about what we're doing. No, man, I can't do 10 minutes and talk on stream. Can't do that. Can't do that. In fact, I should probably do 20 minutes instead of the 18 I did last time. Yeah, going back to the discussion though about YouTube versus Twitch. YouTube is just, it's more accessible because everyone has a YouTube account, and it's a little bit more cumbersome to create a Twitch account and set up notifications. And yeah, the transcoding is, I mentioned, is huge. Being able to stream at essentially really high quality, and if someone has a lower speed internet connection, they don't get buffering or lagging. Scott, I'm using OBS Studio Stream. Another 3-player game here. Actually could gain 8 elo off this one. Good player here, looks like. Let's see what happens. Gawa. Albion. The Gawa Engineering. You. And Harvest Advantage. Beloved Pacifist. This might be rough, guys. Let's see what mats are out there. Albion Industrial. Oh, Nordic Innovative. We're gonna get wrecked by Nordic. You guys ready to get wrecked? And we go last. Alright, tier list time. Nordic Innovative. A, and it's a really good A. I've argued for S status for Nordic Innovative before. Albion Industrial F, and good old us as Tagawa Engineering as B. So at least if Elo is to believe, we've got a good player. This is a rush strat. They're coming for this village. We're not even going to get our own encounter, probably. Okay, what do we want to do? I hate to say this, but I mean, we can't even get 3 farms. What are our 3 farms? Here, what, here and here? Are we going to get up to these? Are we going to become a beloved pacifist with an economy game? Guess we could, but Nordic's not going to leave us alone. Gonna have to make mechs. See if we can beat Nordic to this encounter. Here comes mech number 1. Pretty standard opening with Albion. Trade for metal, produce into rally. Go over here, bring the character out, and get the encounter. Albion is... Let's see. They're producing the 2 oil. They're going to turn around, probably trade for 1 oil and a metal, and then upgrade their deploy down there. Good luck, have fun. Okay, I'll do my best. Do my best for sure. We're gonna need upgrades, guys. Upgrades. What would be awesome is to get some food off this encounter. Metal might be nice, some wood. Building, put a mill right there. We're just gonna have to see what happens here. Even if we play really well, there's a good chance Nordic just spreads all over the board and wrecks Albion with their 2 combat stars. I think we're pretty glad we didn't get that encounter. 3 pop is just going to put them at 5. Yeah, there it is. And upgrade, move into deploy, I'd guess. Get this encounter sooner rather than later. Dude. Oh, this is horrible, guys. No resources. I mean, the 3 power be nice, I guess. $4 for a mech bankrupts me. 2 popularity. That was a worthless encounter. I don't even know what to do here. You know what? I'm gonna take the Mac because I'm gonna get some coins off my next produce upgrade. I'm gonna take the Mac. I feel like this is a horrible decision. What have I got to lose? I'm gonna take the Mac, and I'm gonna take Ronin, and we're gonna drop this right here. So now Nordic can put this worker on our village, but they're not going to. So what I thought would surely happen was they drop a worker right here and then block this tunnel. Because we can't move this turn, and then they could produce metal and deploy here. I'm really glad they didn't do that because I have, you know, no power. Now we go to 3 workers. Hoorah. And let's upgrade this. And yeah, let's upgrade this and this. We're gonna get upgrades in this game. Albion going for their second encounter. Go for the tier 2, hopefully. Sorry, I saw that too late. Could have gone for tier 2, I guess. Mech saves a turn on you, you'll get coins when you produce. Yeah, Scott, I didn't see your comment, but I came to the same conclusion. Yeah, it'd be nice, Scott, if there was a notification for flags. This is a really interesting Nordic innovative. They're seaworthy, not speed. I'm gonna get this mech on the village and just get the character closer to the factory. And Nordic with their 1 combat card loses if they try to flip this. And we could move a worker over here. We have no power. I have to bolster or attack at some point. May just attack Nordic just to get some power. Maybe I should have brought the other mech here. The building bonus, neighbor to lakes, not a great one for us. Probably lose. But they're not doing so hot either. Round 6. Ooh. Yep. Albion's leaving themselves vulnerable. And they go so cheap. They get these resources, they spend 1 power, they keep their guard. That went really well for them, didn't it? Let's do a trade for 2 oil. And I'm going to try to play Tagawa with 3 workers, guys. Nordic just moved, so next turn I'm going to take these workers up to this wood. And this is enough oil for my next 2 producers here to get upgrades. I hope you have a good card, Albion, and you're not just giving another combat to Nordic. The Nordic with next to no power and next to no cards is already sitting on 2 combat stars. Gee whiz. No thanks, Albion. Go to 5 workers. Enough oil now for what they get. Speed. And what hurts them the most? Power trap, which I already used. What next? Do the pop trap. So few coins, 1 coin with engineering board. What is wrong with me? If I'd known Nordic was going to play so passively, I might have done this differently. Good news is that we can probably take the factory if they don't move off of it and get a combat. Six coins. They can't make the mechs any cheaper. Oh, but they get the enlist factory card. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good at all. But here's the plan here. We upgrade the holster and the build. What do we do? Put a mill here? That makes that oil superfluous. Would have thought that through, I guess. Not necessarily, though. Oh, 4 and 2 with that. You're killing me, Nordic. Still don't have artillery. Now 4 power and 2 cards. I'm gonna put it there anyway. Because what it means is at some point, if I want to move this over to here and make food, I still have an oil plus a mill for my last upgrade. If the game lasts that long, it probably won't. Here comes mech number 3. Got artillery now. Not ideal for me at all. Let's go pop. Let's go build so we can move those workers somewhere else if we want to. No, I changed my mind. Deploy. Very real possibility Nordic decides to come for these resources. Only got 5 workers, doesn't need the popularity to produce. We playing for second here, guys. I think we may be playing for second. I mean, Albion up here is a sitting duck. Whoa, what? Is that a trade for a metal and a... Yeah, and an upgrade. We can use the mill in this for the last mech. More power. And... I mean, monument, mine. Okay, so now if we produce with 3 workers and Nordic's not going to be nice and let me get a factory card, we would do that. Huh? Maybe they will be nice and let me get a factory card. No. Of course not. There's a structure. Okay, so we're going to produce Get another upgrade. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 producers left. We're gonna go for the upgrade star, the slow upgrade star. What else do we want? We don't really need this. I want to be able to trade for Shinobi if I need to. I'm going to do at least one more produce here before I move, I think. No, I have to move. Means I have to upgrade this, don't I? Or I just leave that resource as a sitting duck. But I do have to move. Nordic has so much power, and they shouldn't. They really shouldn't. Comes the worker star and the mech star. That innovative board, good grief. Strong. Eight workers, mechs. Still 2 enlists away, which is what, 3 turns? No, 2 turns. So the game's over in turn 15 if they have an objective. Here's the problem, I can't build a building. I have to move. Pop a worker over there. One up here. One up here. I still have 2 upgrades. I think the factory is a lost cause at this point. I'm gonna get artillery if I attack there, and I got nothing. Just haven't checked in on Albion in a while. Actually have power, they can do some producing. They have a star, which is more than we have. About to get another mech. I wonder if we'd just gone straight economy if Nordic had would have left us alone. I don't think they would have. Okay, move into an enlist. Just why? You need 3 villages? Oh, it's game, right? They need 3 villages. Here's the last enlist. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and that's game. No? Oh, they need 1 more. So game is next turn. Can Albion move? Do we have to worry about... Yeah, we kind of do. Game's gonna end. We don't need the power. Do we want? We can't get a star if we do this. Do we give Albion popularity? We don't give Albion popularity, and they can only trade for 1. So do this. We don't lose a coin because we have an odd number of resources, and we're spending 1. We gain 3 coins. 3 coin turn. We can't move. That would be 2 coins. Actually, maybe that would have been 3 coins too to produce. I don't think tier 2 would have mattered, guys. 7 points would put us at 38. Nordic just beat us to the factory, and then they got encounters. If we had Shinobi and could have moved, we could have counterattacked Nordic, but it's almost only so much you can do. That combination. Good game, Nordic. Well played. Another one. Somebody ready up already? I did say 3 to 4 in the game, so you guys want to see a 1v1 with IFA? Nah, let's not do that. Oh, hey, there's Poser. We got 4 just like that. Yawa, can't. No, we're Polania. Polania Industrial. Oh, that's much better. Machine over muscle. That is the one we want to go for. That is not a bad one with Polania. So what that means is we want to rush the factory and get there before we've even gotten 3 workers. Oh, Poser's gotta go up against Nordic Innovative again. Hopefully Albion takes this village, which means Nordic has to play to this side, which is weaker. See what people do. Albion doesn't want to lose the village. Starts with the trade for oil. We got Crimea down here to worry about, but they're on Crimea Agricultural. Oh, I didn't do the tier list thing. Okay. We got Nordic Innovative at A, Polania Industrial at A, but I think Nordic Innovative is better. Crimea Agricultural with B, that will steamroll us if this game goes too long though, and Albion Engineering at D. Alright. There's a strat where we Get here in turn 9 and we get machine over muscle. Let's use that one. Gotta remember it. This is an old opening for Polani Industrial that's been around for a long time. We may get to the factory with 2 workers, actually. But we'll definitely get our objective if we don't get beat to the factory, which we may. Yikes. I don't like the look of that. For me, I go in for a pretty standard produce. In trading for mechs, it looks like. Metal, wood on the trade. Next turn is going to be a produce, which is going to give us a 3rd wood and a speed mech. Lets us go here next turn and build a mine on this space. We get really lucky, we get a building off of here, and we build a mine here, and then a mill here. We're on our way to getting more buildings. Or even better, we get a mech. It would be awesome. Metal. What Nordic do? They went for an upgrade. Do they have 2 of those now? No, just the 1. But next turn they get their first mech. Again, it doesn't really matter where we put this mech. Question is, we're not going to take both workers to the village because we have machine over muscle, right? And we don't want to get to 4 workers with a 1 produce. Because we could get, say, metal off this and then decide to produce. Got a speed mech right here. Here comes a mech out of, for me, I'd have to guess. You still got this guy right here, so it's still 1, 2, 3. They could get to the factory in 3, theoretically, if the encounter gives them metal. I think we're building, guys. Big money, big money, big money. This is good. This is not as good. This is pretty good. I mean, I don't like it. Industrial's low on coin anyway, but it's also low on power, so let's do this. What are we gonna upgrade? Ooh. We're going to get an upgrade on our move and our deploy and take 2 metal. Yeah, I think that's what we're... Move. Deploy. Metal, metal. Mill road. Now we can get to the factory in, that was 5, turn 7. I think we win the race to the factory now. Unless Nordic, for some strange reason, just wants to sit on it and somehow gets a lot of power off the encounter. Plus we've got good cards, we can boot them if they do. Turn 7, factory with 2 mechs and a building. Not bad. Albion on engineering's not really done much at all. Been able to play Rise of Fenris yet? I think we just did game 4. The first one that has anything to do with Fenris. I don't think that's a spoiler. Rise of Fenris obviously has something to do with Fenris, but we just played the game where Fenris comes into play for the very first time. For those of you who know what that means. Alright. Nothing really good there unless they're set on tier 2. They're almost there though if they take it. Already got 3. Building bonus. It didn't really matter, but now it does. Straight line. I mean, we could go up here, but Albion's here, so this is our straight line right through here. And the power wasn't bad in the combat cards. He's not happy with it. He doesn't really want to play for tier 2. He would have loved some food off of that. Go ahead and enlist after his top row action. Forgetting about Crimea over here. Got a 5-worker strat. They enlisted yet? No enlists. Crimea after 5 rounds. War metal. Not terrible. Okay, there's our 3 workers. 2 more wood. Be nice to have 3, but not a lot we can do about that. And we go submerge. Space is not under threat from anyone yet. Let's just go ahead and drop this right here. I mean, Nordic's the one we're really keeping the eye on for now. Let's see, how much wood do we need for the rest of our buildings? The answer is 9. How many times will we have to produce to get 9? 4? No, 5. We're just going to play this by ear and let the encounters sort of dictate what we do. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking move the character to the factory. Nordic has an upgraded move. They can attack with 3 units. They have 4 cards. We have better cards and about the same power. It's a safe bet that we have better cards at least. Crimea has 2 stars. We're winning right now. Probably Foundations, I'd have to guess. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move this character to here, and I think we're gonna bring a mech with. Make it a little... No, here's what we do. Yeah. Slow down Nordic. Nordic can get a combat office, but it slows down their march to the factory. We got another move, so... Why not? Give us something good. What's good? What's good? I don't want to do this. I want to use my power on combats. I have a lot of combat cards. I could do this. But deploy is under my produce, so I don't really want this, this, or this. Don't have many coins. Let's just take this, at least someone else won't get it. Like Crimea. There's Seaworthy. I would have strongly considered just attacking. This is going to work out nicely, guys. See, what we'll do now is we'll move what? 3 workers? Go take this encounter with 1 move. We'll move 2 workers up to here from here. And then move a 3rd worker up to here. And then we can produce enough wood for buildings. 2 more produces gives us the worker star, the mech star, and enough wood for our last 2 buildings. Gotta think about this. He's got limited attack resources here. Take a little bit of a risk here. Yes! It paid off. Oh, that's huge. Nordic's 1, 2, 3 move actions away from the factory. And here's a fun little thing I just noticed. Albion has rally, no combat cards, and this is sitting on an encounter right here with no flag on it. Yeah, there goes the plan to take that encounter. Worth a structure, it looks like. Could have gotten the structure off of it. What's Albion gonna do? Can we wait a turn on attacking up there? They might bolster. Or man, did they have... They don't have scout. Oh, we can wreck Crimea. No scout for Crimea. Is that right? Is that really right? 4 power, no combat card? Yeah. Do we leave the factory? Yeah, let's leave the factory and let's send the character home. No, let's not leave the factory. Stay on the factory. Are we winning? Surely we're winning. We're winning. We're gonna put a mine here. But we need a mine here so this worker can hop down here our next move action and we can build a building right there. I mean, rip our factory card. We're not playing for tier 2 at this point, guys. We're getting 2 of these, 2 of these, and 3 of these. And it's going to take us 1, 2, 4 turns. So we could be looking at turn 13. Is that right? I mean, Albion's super vulnerable. We don't need any more combats. Have I forgotten something though? I mean, Nordic has to attack us, right? Try to do something about our plans. We're just waltzing to victory otherwise. Don't need camaraderie, we literally have 0 popularity. Oh, I forgot we were going to need a popularity produce, guys. That's great. That's okay. One of these move actions we can try to pick up an encounter, I guess. But where would we get it? We're not ending in turn 13. Sure. Put it. Put it here. Be nice if we could have gotten that encounter before Crimea. I messed up. Combat card for 3 coins. That says Nordic's gotta be fuming after that. Yeah, the loss on the lake. Probably so. I think he has to attack me here, right? I almost hope he attacks me on the factory. Because that would have sent me back to base and I could use a regular move action to pick up a popularity. That's not going to happen now. Think we move? We can build an armory. No, that won't give us a pop. Factory card's still the best shot at a popularity, I think. We only need 2 more wood. So this guy moves here. This guy moves here. We need these guys here, we need these guys here, we need these guys here. There's a safer metal place we could go to? Not really. Can't get up there. Block Crimea from the factory, I guess. Two turns, guys, if we had 1 popularity. But we got a 20-point lead, and its pop is just going to make it 3 turns. Right? Who can move? Nordic can't move. Crimea can't move. Albion's not going to be able to move next turn. So we use the factory card, right? Instead of paying for power to get a popularity. Who's threatening? For me, and probably biggest threat. They take the factory. They're not going to be able to do before the game's over, I don't think. Where do I want to move, though? One enlist would have been nice. I'm up by 20. Well, no, 15. Lose the factory, that's 4. It can move now. I think Nordic's gonna take the factory from me anyway. Well, let's get ahead of that. Safest counter. Oh, hello. 2 food and 2 metal. $4 for a mech. But I was gonna get the mech anyway. No one bumps me off the spot, but someone will have to bump me off the spot. So now I can produce. Because what Nordic was going to do is they could tell I was going to end. And they were going to attack here and send these guys back. Or Albion. Of course, yeah, Albion can move. Everybody can move. Couldn't keep Nordic from taking the factory. But this little mech here is keeping Crimea off of it. Still up by 11 on Crimea. Has got a sizable advantage on Nordic. Of course, Nordic, if they choose to move this turn, can grab a factory card and spread out quite a bit. No one can bump these workers. No one can attack here. Oh no, my worker. Who the damage was. Then 4. No hesitation. Yeah, Nordic would have attacked here if I hadn't taken the mech, I feel sure. Cost me 4 coins, which was expensive, but I think it was the right call. No, I'm tied now. Take some coins. Unless I've grossly miscalculated something, no one can steal this wood. Right? Just a matter of whether I'll have enough points to end. Gonna be close. Everyone's gonna attack me this turn. They're not spending 3 cards. There's no way. Are they gonna go 10? I mean, I can't win a fight against anybody if anybody really wants to beat me. Can't take it with you. Don't need to produce anymore. Got all the resources I need. Alright, well, that's that. Still ahead. Nordic just has the regular moves, so all they can take away from me is 1 territory. And it's not that one. They're gonna spread though. You can pick up 3 territories, which is what, 6? Oh, that's good, because I was going to lose that to Crimea anyway. Why not? They're going to spend 5, but... what am I going to do with the combat card? I think this is game, guys. Unfortunately, all the tunnels are covered, so all these workers are just kind of stuck here. But I can pick up 3 territories and a star. I mean, it can't stop me. I need 5 points. I'm gonna get it. Good game. See if I can do this without king making. No, Albion's in last anyway. Feel really good about that one, guys. That was a good victory. 14 round Polani Industrial. That's no joke right there. No joke. I mean, can it go faster? Yes, it can, but some good players in this room, good combinations, and I pulled it out in 14 rounds. Excited about that one. Let's go. I need to have need to be more responsive to chat. Let's see. Is your Fenris game brand new and you don't know what comes next, or do you already know some of what happens? I already know some of what happens. I think I'm like 4 games in. It's your 3rd mech in Nordic Space 2, as long as you don't fight Crimea with combat card. Can you move with a factory card instead? Glad to see I'm not the only one that messes up. Thanks, Fifi A. That's very nice. Good win. Yeah, I feel good about that one. That was Polani Industrial is a strong combination for sure, but I've always felt like the combination has more potential than I usually seem to get out of it. But I mean, you guys saw that game. I had 1 encounter. What made the game was going 5 and calling Nordic's bluff on that lake. I mean, that's what did it. Because that threw back Nordic's game tremendously, took them forever to get a factory card. Albion was going to have a hard time with their combination, and we blocked Crimea from the factory. It was just going to take them too long. Pull over QQ. Do other people draw factory cards from the ones first one there didn't choose? Yes. There is a stack of factory cards that is set at the beginning of the game. It's random. it is one more card than the number of players. So once I take a factory card, I know what's left for everybody else. So yeah, the answer to your question. Yeah. What's there is there, so there is a benefit to getting there first. Okay, we got Crimea. We got engineering. $20 or send one back as warning. We're probably gonna send one back as a warning, right? Yeah, sure thing, pull over. Saxony Industrial. That's not good. Albion Militant. Nordic Agricultural. Alright. Let's talk about the tier list for a minute here. We've got Saxony Industrial up at A. We've got Crimea Engineering at A. We've got Nordic Agricultural at C. And Albion Militant at B. But I don't like this matchup because Saxony can choose. I go last, first of all. Saxony can choose to rush me. And even if they don't rush me, they're going to be all over Albion and Nordic. Which means this game may be over before I have a chance to do much because Crimea Engineering is a little bit slow. I mean, it can end in 14 turns, but just would like to. Hey, have a good night, Scott. It's my turn. I am gonna start with a produce. See a quick mech out of Saxony. See if they rush me. No, they put it down there, which means they're not. I don't think they're gonna rush me. Hey, Insert. Thanks for the welcome back. Yeah, it's fun to be streaming again. I don't know if you guys can tell, but since the last time I streamed, I've upped my internet connection to fiber, so quality should be a lot better. You're streaming at basically the max resolution. I don't completely know how YouTube transcoding works and all bit rate. I just know that I'm sending a really high bit rate to YouTube and pretty high resolution. I don't think my good old computer could handle 4K or anything like that, but heck, I don't know if my computer is even compatible with that. Nordic Agricultural has an uphill battle here for sure. But it looks like they are going to go with mechs. Oh, and enlists. Start to trade our way toward mech number 1, which is going to be a speed mech. And just hope Saxony... I don't want to see Saxony trade for metal right now. I want to see them move to this encounter. It's probably the better play for them. Yes. And it also means they're not trying to invade my base as quickly as possible. Pull over QQ, are you planning on continuing your series on different faction mat combos? You know, as I have time, certainly thought about it. Thinking maybe... I don't know, maybe doing a Saxony one. What I thought I might do is I've talked with another player who's really good and probably the best Tagawa player I know about doing a general tutorial on playing Tagawa, you know, that doesn't focus on any particular mat. So I think that would be something that people would like to see. Heck, I'd like to see what he has to say in there. And always learn something from other people. So he said he'd do it. That was a while ago. I got to circle back with him. Part of the thing here is to send one back, we got to get to 7 power, which means we're going to have to bolster, right? Yep. Reproduces gets us 3 food, which is enough for our first enlist. It also gives us our worker star, and the 2 trades in between give us our speed mech, which means we can spread these workers out between these 2 spaces the same turn we take this encounter. So I know basically 2 really good ways to play for me engineering. One of them puts 6 workers on the metal, goes for mechs, enlists, you know, your typical stars, and tries to end in turn 14. Another one that stretches the game out a little longer and builds. It's a little vulnerable to Saxony, I'm not gonna lie. But these objectives, I don't know what choice I have. If I've got to either build to get the coins or I've got to build to get the power. So I think I'm going to play a build game here and just hope that I can ward off Saxony. Alright. Now we're down to 3 coins. I'm so poor getting with this strategy. Comes mech number 2 for Saxony. Let's see here. No one to pick on yet for them. Underpass, I would think. Yes. Pullover, do you consider Rusty should be removed on 4-player games without the expansion? I mean, it depends. I think if you're playing with really competitive players who are really good, you should just be doing bid games. Which, let's see here. There's a bidding app that this will link to in a minute. Nightbot still loves me. Nordic. Still only now just getting to that mech. Okay, let's go to 4 power here. And here's where if Saxony had just made it their business to rush us, they could have 3 mechs out right now and probably move into our territory and take our stuff. They didn't do that. They don't have Riverwalk. Yeah, pullover. Bids would be the way to go with really experienced players. But kind of casual to intermediate players, I mean, it's really just your call. If you find that Crimea is almost as strong as Rusviet, so I mean, you pick your poison. You take out Rusviet, you just have Crimea. I know what some people have done is kind of force Crimea and Rusviet to take the engineering and agricultural boards. Rusviet engineering is actually really good if you know how to play it. It's just, if you're not doing bid games, I mean, let's pull this tier list back up real quick. You notice a lot of red and yellow up at the top there, but I mean, there's some white and there's some black and there's even some blue up there too. So if Rusviet gets patriotic, say, and Crimea gets engineering, and Polania and Saxony gets some good mats, it could be interesting. So what do we see here? Nordic, a trade for 2 metal to get a mech. Wow, 2 enlists already out of Albion. No one's got any points yet to speak of. Okay, this is where I gotta decide the split. And I think I'm gonna take a risk here. And I'm gonna do a 6-2 split with 6 on food, which means I'm probably gonna build 1 other mech, which means no scout this game. Unless, you know, I get enough cards and I want to spend. Let's see here. I can't do number 3 because I need that pop. This is kind of nice. Oh wow, that's all the wood I need. That's a great encounter because I want to build. I'm going to build after I get an upgrade on this, which means I can combine combat cards with 1 wood each. And it leaves me 1 coin, which is enough to produce. No, I can't do it. No, because I'll get a coin off of here. I'm good. Take this. Take this. Insert says you realistically need all players to have a lot of games under their belt to make bid worth it. I agree with that. Yeah, pull over. If your group's casual, I mean, just do what works for your group. If you find that Rustviet's always winning, I mean, take Rustviet out or give Rustviet the agricultural mat every time. I mean, just handicap them in some way. I think even a casual group, I think if they're open to it, bidding can be interesting. Because even if they don't know every combination, they can still bid sort of approximate values on the factions. And then it's just a learning experience. And if someone bids a bunch on Rustviet, agricultural, and then goes, wait, this mat is slow as all get out. I mean, it's a learning experience, right? Okay, Saxony just moved. We have 2 coins here. Saxony actually gonna go for enlist? That would be nice. Them attacking me with Riverwalk would not be nice. Nope, disarm. They're not coming for me. Not yet. Our games tend to last. Pullover says, I mean, our games tend to last 19 to 20 turns, and you always finding a way to end it so fast makes me wonder. Yeah, you really meta play usually ends the game in anywhere from 12 to 16 turns if there's a good rush combination on the board. Fastest I've ever done is 10. I've heard tell of 9 and even once an 8, but the legends I cannot confirm. A move from Nordic and an upgrade. I'm gonna make a lot of food right there. Some nifty little moving there. Make themselves 2 produces, gives them enough for some more mechs. Saxony can move. Oh, Nordic gets some combat cards, but look at this. Saxony can go after Nordic and disarm them this turn. I bet they're gonna do that. I have to decide here. I'm going to trade for 2 metal, build a mech, and just kind of live contentedly with 2 mechs. or if I'm going to spend a card here and potentially get Scout later with that additional metal. Need the cards right now. Someone starts. And I have no coins. Nas losing. Coming for you, Nordic. Wait, no? Oh, Sax, you could have just wrecked Nordic. Like, just ended his game right there. Disarmed him, sent him back. He couldn't have made a mech to put here. He would have been done. You wouldn't have had to worry about him anymore. Don't know why you didn't. We was just plodding along, playing the long game. Okay. Let's move. This space is pretty safe. We're gonna leave the resources there. No one can really invade it. Nordic eventually, but they're so far away from doing that. One more produce would give me enough metal for 2 more mechs. And this oil would give me an upgrade. Let's take an encounter. I mean, we're vulnerable to Saxony, but anything we do right now that advances our plan is going to make us vulnerable to Saxony. Unfortunately. Well, that's an easy choice, right? And we have to spin the card here. Let's take this. And let's try to keep Saxony from stay away from us. Part of the reason I brought this guy out here is if Saxony's going to only attack me once, I'd like for them to attack me here, but they're probably going to attack me here because they can disarm. Let's see what they do. We got your break here. Wonderful. Saxony still doesn't have Riverwalk. The space is still safe. Ooh, tier 2? Saxony Industrial? Oh, 1 factory card and 0 upgrades? But why not get more workers? You never muscle too? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, my 1 coin losing right now, but that's okay. Okay, what's the building bonus? We gotta start thinking about that. Straight line. I like this. Don't need the extra oil, so let's go move and build. We now have enough wood for 4 buildings. We have enough metal for 4 mechs. We don't even have to do an objective, really. Could have upgraded the card, maybe should have done that. But it looks like Nordic's going to start enlisting, and Saxony's not going to steal the food from him. Saxony's still not getting Riverwalk, which means this space is still safe for now. The power situation on the board. So if I'm going straight line, I've got to I can go this way or I can go this way. Saxony's on this spot. Either spot ends on a tunnel. Score doesn't mean a whole lot right now. Saxony's not playing a quick game. He's had opportunities for combats, he hasn't taken them. I say he, it's Eric, so assume it's Eric. And that's a he. There's a move into a deploy. Ooh, 3 popularity. You have it, Albion? They do. They take 5 resources right here. They want them. Pretty amazing. We build right here? Who's moved? Saxony can move. I think Nordic's going to give us a card. They can move, but I think they're going to bolster to an enlist. Now they have 4 food, and that's enough for all their enlist. Oh, they just paid the $2 to get 2 power and 2 pop. Ooh, tier 2. Albion Militant. 16 coins. We're just at 22 somehow? No stars, no resources. Alright. Nope. Going to the factory. No Riverwalk. Space is still safe. No popularity enlist out of Nordic or Saxony. Don't have to worry about helping my neighbors with building. Factory card number 15, which is use a resource, power, and a combat card. Gotta think about this one. Two enlist, 2 mechs, no buildings. Are we really gonna go for buildings? Why would we go for buildings at this point? No one has any points. We would go for buildings because we can't get... No, we can send one back. What are we talking about? Just need 1 more power. Arg. okay, here's what we're gonna do. The Wind Gambit DLC ever came out for Digital Edition, would it be a part of the competitive rule set scene? That's hard to know. I haven't played Wind Gambit a lot, but I've been told that it kind of unbalances the game somewhat, especially some of the additional rules. But the players who run the tournaments might find a way to use part of the expansion for it. I could see that happening. All right, let's take some power and let's put this here. That's going to do a couple things. That means I can still put a mine here if I want. And it also opens up this empty, currently unoccupied channel for the straight line bonus. Okay, produce out of Saxony. Here comes the last mech. This space is now vulnerable and it has a lot of resources on it. But I can now send one back. Got to worry about Albion's points starting to skyrocket here. Nordic's going to funnel me a card, which is nice of them. Anyone just have no cards? No. Scout won't help that much. Nordic have artillery? No. Move. Get these resources out of the way. And let's double up. Double up there to preserve the character thing on the board, or I could just go ahead and send one back. Double up here, keep the character safe. Too bad I have to burn a 4, but I do. I'm not that far away from tier 2, to be honest. I'm only 1 point off the lead. Could have taken the factory. I give up my objective if I do that. I'm kind of playing... I'm not really committing to any one strategy right now, it seems. I'm not really sure if that's a good thing. May not be a good thing. Saxony is not playing an aggressive game with Saxony Industrial. They had an opportunity to just wreck this game. That opportunity is not there anymore because everybody has power now, but it certainly was for a while. I think I want to build an armory now, maybe. I mean, the 6 popularity. What's on this account? He's going to get an enlist. Enlist number 2 for Saxony. Nordic's technically winning, but he's got a factory that he's going to struggle to hold. Only got 1 star. Star? I mean, we only have 1 star. We're not particularly close to any of the others either. Enlist is close. What about Nordic? No. Not really close. Albion's gonna take their second encounter. Oh, metal! They got some metal. Oh, they don't take it though. Why not? You're not gonna get tier 3, Albion. And you're winning, but a very precarious lead you have there. I mean, that's a combat we could take. Next move action. Use a power and a couple cards. Ooh, factory's empty. And protect that food from Saxony. Creative movement here by Nordic. Albion still in the lead. We need power, right? Send one back. Put this here. That way we're guaranteed at least 3 in a row because no one's getting to this spot. Then 7. Here 2 gets us another 7 plus 4. 11. We'd be in the lead with 1 more building. Plus the additional straight line bonus. What did Saxony do? They went to 8 workers, so they're going to start to spread. They're going to pick up some points. All right, let's get 2 stars this turn and pick up a factory card while we're at it. Get enlist. Can we get a combat too? This is a good place for this mech because it can. Ooh, there's a combat. So a mech to here. Character to here, dude to here. Spend 3 power and a 7. All right, let's try it. Mini bluff. Call this a mini bluff. I don't think Saxony is going to empty there. Yeah. Absolutely no reason for Saxony to go all out there. Oh, this is good. We can get the last building. And the mechs. Definitely going to take that. If we can give up tier 2 and finish the game earlier and win, we'll do it. So we just need 2 stars. Would be combat, either some mechs or some buildings. Does Nordic have artillery? They do not. We don't have a 5. Means we can't guarantee a 1v1 with him. I think I'm going to trade bolster for a card here and then spend the card. Who knows, I may get a 5. If I get a 5, I can probably end in 2 turns. Because I would use the card here, drop down out of tier 2. We're gonna get tier 2 this turn. This is gonna be one of those clogged board tier 2 games. Three food. Oh, they already had 1. Okay. We're gonna get 7. Oh, wait. 15, 16, 17, 18. Plus 2 more. Minus. Oh, we're gonna lose the factory though. That's okay. I think we can get by without the factory. More cards. More cards. I think they're just gonna throw cards here. I think I could win this fight. I'm wrong. Nordic doesn't want the power star. They want the win. Still could have won the fight though. That'd do for this. Mill here, I guess. 3 in a row. See what that did for the score. Yeah, 62. This is a patient Crimea game. I steal this food. I could use the popularity into the mech, deploy Wayfarer, and then go up here. Oh, everyone's picking on me now. Okay though. Oh yeah, just cards. Turn in objective, Sax. Come on. Go to 5 stars. Ah. Let's who's really the threat here? Albion, right? You'd use the sacrifice of popularity. I'm just scared to drop out of tier 2. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Gonna put Wayfair right here. We're gonna Wayfair to here. Take option 1 to get our popularity back. That's a great option, but not at this stage of the game. So now we can get... Oh, it's so close! Look at Albion with 30 coins. Not super close to ending it. They have no combats. Just need combats and objectives, but how are they going to get them? Okay. 2 turns, right? Building in a mech. Building's gonna give me three more coins. Extra pop. And then 3 more for the build bonus. 4 more for the star. That's gonna be a nice turn. And that extra pop I can turn around and use to make my last mech. So Albion just moved. Nordic can move. Saxon can move. So everyone's gonna have to try to just bump my workers. We're gonna see if it's enough. we really gonna do a 1 combat? Mia engineering? Ooh, left the factory. I don't know about that, guys. Did they bring workers with them? Can I counterattack? No. No counterattack for me. Didn't think. Won it, I guess. Maybe I should have taken that chance. Alright, tied. Have a really good turn. Don't need the stuff on the bottom. One in a row. Up by 10. One of these territories is worth 3. Star's worth 4. So no one did anything. I would win by 14. They've got to take away 5 territories from me. Where would they be? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's theoretically possible. But Saxony would have to riverwalk to here, underpass to here to do that, and do another one. No, it's not. Not possible, is it? Saxony can take away 3 and Nordic can take away 1. Unless someone can end for the win. Saxony could end for the win. They could get combats. But I don't think they can get combats. See what happens, guys, but I think I've got this. I think I've got this. I'm gonna get 4 more points. Albion can afford to bump. They can't bump one of mine. Bump one of... Yeah, they can't reach me. Saxony's not gonna bump. They're not gonna bump 3, they may bump 2. Bump 2, and Nordic can bump 1, that's 3. 9, put me up by 1. Albion can move, but where would they move to? Move here. Yeah, that's what they do. They move here and they plant a flag here. And then I might not have enough to win. Can't forget, never forget, that if your top row action on the factory card ends the game, you cannot use the bottom row action move. I've won a game once because somebody forgot that. And just dropped the mech and that was it. Alright, Albion. Albion's gotta move there. Oh. Well, that works, I guess. They win that fight? Yeah, because they're gonna sword and then they're gonna get disarmed. Yeah, they can win the... Yeah, that's a good play for Albion. Especially if they can turn in an objective. I may not be able to end. No one bumped any of my workers so far. I'm just going to lose one worker. Most. Albion picks up 2, that's 6 plus Albion picks up 10. Say I lose 3. I think I win by 1. Nordic doesn't have a regular move. All they could do is use a factory move and they can just take away 1 worker from me. Can they get any more points? No, because they can't afford to go here. Drop out of tier 2. Nowhere else to expand to. Hide. She wrote, guys. That factory card. Clutch. Wow. 18 turns in all its glory for Mia Engineering. Hey, Albion, shout out to Albion Militant. Peter Carl here, played Albion Militant really well. Just got kind of hemmed into a corner. Yeah, well played. Well played. Good game. Hey guys, I think I'm going to sign off here. But thanks for watching, and we will do this again soon. It's not going to be 2 months again before I'm streaming again. Have a good night.